Hi guys, I am Mungure. Today we are going to learn about naming of organic compound. Step number 1. Step number 1, to identify the parent chain. We should identify the longest chain first. After identify the longest chain, as you see the green color, which show the longest chains of this compound. Step number 2 is to identify the functional group. Identify the functional group. As you see from this picture, the blue color shows the functional group, which is a functional group of alcohol. But remember that the functional group is group which identify the compounds. Step number 3 is just number the carbon with locants. Number the carbon. You can number the carbon. As you will see, you number the carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which you call it hept. So after numbering this, the carbon, it helps you to identify the locants or the attached group of the compounds. After the, for example, you see that the functional group found in the carbon number 1. So as you see in this hept dash, there is 1 dash OL. That shows that the functional group of OH found in the carbon number 1. It means that the functional group OH group, which is the functional group of alcohol, found in the carbon number 1. Step number 4, identify the N multiple bond. If there is N multiple bond, as you see in carbon number 3, from the right your side, there is just carbon number 3. There is a multiple bond, double bond. So from this organic compound, there is two functional groups. There is OH functional group, which is functional group of alcohol, and there is carbon-carbon double bonds, which is a functional group of the alkenes of the double bonds. So after identify that the carbon double bond, make sure that you are going to the step number 6. Identify the branch. The branch, as you see in carbon number 4, there is branch number 1, which can methyl group, and in the carbon number 6 there is another functional group. There is another branch which you call methyl group. So there is a 2 methyl group. In carbon number 4 there is methyl group. In carbon number 5 there is also functional branch. So we can name 5,6 dimethyl hepty-3N 1 ols. So the example number 1, how to name. So these compounds, this organic compound, you can name simple by said. So the example number 2, as you see, identify the parent chain as usual. So the parent chain that you see in green color, that is a parent chain. Parent chains of this group is oct. Parent chain, it just name oct. Step number 2, identify the functional group. From this, for this organic compound, there is only one functional group, which is carbon-carbon double bond. As you see in the carbon number 2, from your left side, it's just carbon-carbon double bonds. As you see that, and after identify that the functional group, make sure that you allocate where this functional group is found. So step number 3, identify the multiple bond. If there is multiple bonds, and that there is multiple bond which is N, which is also the functional group, multiple bonds which is also the functional group of these organic compounds. Is N's mean that is alkene, that we take the last 3 letter is En is a suffix of alkene. Step number 4, number the carbon with locates. So number the carbons which locates or with the branch is always 1, 2, 3. So remember that you start where you found the functional group L. You start where you can find the functional group L. So you start the side where you can find the functional group L. Step number 6, identify the N branch. As you see, also there is two branch, which the one branch found the carbon number 3 and the next branch found the carbon number 4. The first branch is called ethyl and the next called methyl. You name by using the alphabetical order, and you say that 3 ethyl, 4 methyl, oct 2N. So that is how to name this organic compound. So we call it 3 ethyl, 4 methyl, oct 2 in. So in show that the functional group found in the carbon number 2. Overview for this: identify the parent chains, that is the rule. Second rules, identify the functional group. Third rules, identify the multiple bonds. Fourth rule is that identify the double bond, and remember that n plus 1 number of carbon with locants. Identify the branch, that is the last rules of naming of organic compound. Thank you very much for watching. I am Mungure. We can call me from 0764 074100. Thank you very much. Sijui kama ilikuwa inajirekodi Mungu wangu. Chakula cha leo hatari, tena hatari mbaya. Ndio rekodi maji yake. Na nimesave. Hi, today we are going to learn about naming of organic compound. There is a different step of naming organic compound. Remember that you are with Mungure organic chemist. Hi, today we are going to learn about naming of organic compound. There is a different step of naming organic compound. Remember that you are with Mungure organic chemist. Step